In a roaring Mandalay arena under bright lights and pounding drums, the next clash in the World Lethwei Championships light welterweight division was set to ignite as two warriors stepped into the ring, fueled by pride, tradition, and the thirst for glory, with 5 intense 3-minute rounds on the cards and 5BB, the official broadband partner of WLC, presenting the action. In the blue corner, hailing from Morocco with a gritty record of 18 wins, 10 losses, and 2 draws, stood the fierce and focused Omar Elouers, ready to make his mark, while in the red corner, the hometown favorite, Thway Thit Maung from Yangon, Myanmar, brought with him an impressive record of 22 wins, 3 losses, and 7 draws, and the full weight of a crowd's patriotic energy. As the bell rang and round 1 opened, Elouers charged forward with aggression, using his long guard, testing the distance with jabs and feints, and quickly moving into the clinch, where he tried to impose control with knees and upper body pressure. But Maung answered with poise, a sharp head kick that thrilled the crowd, and firm resistance in the grappling exchanges. The two traded takedowns and low kicks as referee Major Overall kept a close eye, and the first round saw a blend of striking creativity, wrestling transitions, and moments of explosive energy, ending with a respectful backslap between the fighters. Round 2 saw the tempo rise even higher. Elouers tightened his guard and threw his overhand right with fierce intent, catching Maung off balance and landing flush knees to the body in the clinch. But Maung stayed calm and sneaky, delivering a spinning elbow that turned heads and cracked the tension, prompting a surge of support from the home fans. Elouers, undeterred, powered through with his own elbows and crushing leg kicks, mixing his levels beautifully, dumping Maung with a hip toss and showing dominance in close quarters. The Moroccan's pressure mounted in round 3, where a thudding overhand right nearly floored Maung, who turned his back momentarily and somehow recovered without a knockdown count, an act of grit that the fans roared for, while Elouers smiled and began playing mind games, motioning for his opponent to walk into the trap. The exchange became fierce and fiery, with both fighters digging deep. Elouers' calf kicks thudded through the arena, Maung countering with body shots and sweeps, each man taking turns to dominate and then defend. By round 4, the war had become tactical and personal, with Elouers trying to bait Maung into overcommitting while unleashing those looping rights and violent kicks, but Maung fired back with his own sweep and clinch work, drawing on his Lethwei roots and grappling instincts to match the intensity. The ring became a battleground of heart and precision, as elbows sliced the air and takedowns flew from both sides, sweat spraying with each clinch break. The energy was electric heading into the 5th and final round, with Elouers' coach firing him up with slaps and shouts, knowing a finish or dominant close could tip the scorecards. As the last round began, Thway tried to step in but was caught by a sharp counter, and in a tense moment, slipped to the canvas and was nearly struck by a grounded kick, prompting an immediate apology from Elouers and a show of mutual respect, a testament to the sportsmanship within the fury. The Moroccan pressed forward again and again, loading up his signature overhand right, hunting for the knockout blow, while Maung, bruised but brave, kept circling, clinching, and swinging with heart. The crowd roared with every connection, as the fight became a blur of hands, knees, spinning elbows, and calculated footwork, each man desperately seeking control in the chaos. Elouers landed takedowns and spinning counters, used hip throws, and timed his counters with growing accuracy, while Maung fired back in spurts, trying to stem the tide with knees and inside elbows. As the clock ran down, Omar Elouers looked to end strong, catching Maung's kick, turning him, firing that right hand again, while Maung smiled through the storm, defiant in his resistance, determined not to fall. The final 10 seconds were a battle of attrition, with both fighters swinging, sprawling, and surviving, delivering a final act of intensity before the bell rang, and the crowd erupted in applause. What unfolded over 5 dramatic rounds was not just a fight, but a war of styles, cultures, and wills, a Moroccan debutant who adapted to Lethwei like a veteran, and a proud Burmese fighter who proved his mettle once again. The bout ended not with anger but with respect, 2 fighters who gave everything to the canvas and each other, leaving fans in awe of their courage and skill. A fight that will surely be remembered as one of the most compelling matchups in recent WLC history.